Hello everyone, this is Cash the Image Consultant. Today we're going to talk about knowing your value or knowing your worth. Let's first define what is value to you. Well, value to me is basically extrinsic meaning or emotional, spiritual currency to another person. Now, a lot of people will say, like such for instance your clients, they will say little things to help you understand your value and help you understand how they see you and what you bring to the table to them. Now, sometimes they will contradict themselves just to position you to think that you need to lower your value at a certain point in time. But they will say certain things that will have you understand that your value needs to be increased. Understand that you can't win for losing. So you have to do what's best for you. That's why it's very important to know your value, what you bring to the table, not only to others, but mainly to yourself. Understanding value for who you is very important. For me, I understand my biggest value is me being a leader. People come to me for leadership. So that is my value to myself. I can be able to lead myself. I don't have to follow anybody else. I can lead me to wherever I want to go. Another value for me is having courage, having the kahunas to do whatever I want when I want, and not having to wait and being told what to do. I just go ahead and do it and suffer the consequences at the end of the day, whether right or wrong. So I say that to say this: understanding your value is very important. Nobody is going to know the value better than you are. Nobody is. Because like I said, if you position yourself to put your definition of who you are, the value of you, in someone else's hands, they're going to always be able to contradict themselves. They're going to say, oh, well, that's the reason why I come to you, because you are the only person that does such and such and such. And then they'll turn around days or weeks, months later and say, well, you can't go anywhere. It's not like, I can go to any other person and they'll charge me a lower price. So, like I said, people will contradict themselves of your value. So you have to understand what your worth is, your value. Only you know that. But the hints that people will throw out there are verbally. The hints that people will throw out there is how much money they bring you based on the what you see as currency. It may be not physical currency. It may be other type of currencies that people give you. It might give you love. We never know. It's based on how you see value. What do you see value as? That's why it's so important to know value and what your worth is. Now, keep in mind, determining your prices on an hourly rate is one thing, but you always want to get it down to the second of how much money you should be wanting to make. Let's say every second you want to make 2 cents. Every minute you want to make $1. Every hour you want to make $70. It's contingent upon how you evaluate your worth, your worthiness. Understand me when I tell you this. Your value is contingent upon what you bring to the table. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be other people telling you the value that is so significant for them. It's more based on you. in who you are as a person, as a woman, as a man. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about when someone questions, what is your value? What is your worth? I hope you enjoyed this content. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. And I hope you sit back and think about what I said. What is your worth? What is your value? What do you bring to the universe? Not only the universe and other people, but what do you bring to yourself? Think about that. And take care.